Welcome back, everyone. Hope everybody's doing good today. Some of us here in South Central Kentucky, we're dodging weather right now. Possible severe weather, thunderstorms, possible tornadoes, hail. It's just everyday life, I guess. Here we get used to it after a while. I really questioned myself about doing this review on Fable Beard Company, and I don't want anybody to take the wrong impression of what I'm going to say. We all have different skin types. We all have different beard hair types. Some things works for others that others don't. It don't work for them. So I do not want you all to take this review in a bad way. One caveat that I do have to this, when we get to the shampoo, I have a filtration system on my house, so I have soft water. I don't have hard water, so it doesn't take a lot of soap to make stuff lather. So I'm used to using a certain amount of soap when I wash my beard. So with that said, and the understanding of we all have different skin types and hair types, let's get started. So the bundle pack from Fable Beard that I bought is $135. It comes with a deodorant, a cologne, a beard wash, a conditioner, an oil, a balm, and a butter. And 9 times out of 10, when you buy that big bundle, you get free shipping, and they'll send you a free gift as well. It can be anything. I ended up, when I bought this product, I had a BOGO coupon, so I bought 2 full bundles for $135 and got it for $135 for 2 bundles, plus an extra deodorant came with it. So price wise at the time, thought it was a good deal. So let's get started. Deodorant. This is the Dr. Wolf scent lane, okay? The deodorant is a very soft deodorant. It does have some gritty granule product in it, but it's not hard, it's soft. It just needs to be melted down. Goes on great. For me, I am not an athletic person. Even though I'm a big guy, I don't sweat a lot. This worked for me. The blueberry smell of it came out very well. All right. This did work for me. Now, if you're an athlete and you sweat a lot, I can't answer that question. That would be something for you to decide. Next up, the cologne. Now, when I wore this cologne, you have to think I had blueberry smelling deodorant, blueberry shampoo, blueberry conditioner, blueberry oil, blueberry balm. I used 1 squirt of this. It is very hard for me, in the role that I play at my work, to walk around smelling like a blueberry all night, okay? Just saying. This, in a different scent, yeah, this would be a good product, good addition. This was okay. Going to the co-wash. I had never used what they consider a co-wash. I always use conditioner. So this is a new name. It may be the same thing. This did act a little bit differently in my beard. Now, I used the same amount that I normally would with my other products. It went in very, very good. It was very slick going through my beard. It felt very good. It wasn't heavy. So to me, this was a good product. But on the other hand, the shampoo The shampoo did its job. It got everything out that it's supposed to. It didn't lather as well as all my other products do. With the caveat that I told you at the beginning, with my soft water, this stuff should have lathered more than what it did. Now, for me to get the lather that I wanted, normally I use about a dime to a nickel size spot in my hand. I was going up to a quarter size to get what I needed. Now, I don't know if doubling the amount caused the issue, or if the pH in this beard wash is higher than what I was used to doing, because this acted more like a stripping wash in my beard than a daily wash. And with that said, this is a good product, but the conditioning factor of this wasn't strong enough to counter the pH, the higher pH in this, and it would still make my beard feel dry. I am not saying at any point in time that this is a crap product or this is a crap product. I am saying for my beard, this is too high of a pH, and this isn't strong enough to counter that pH to get my beard soft again. Other than that, the scent, they do their job. It is a good product. Now, moving on. I messed up with this, all right? The oil. The oil is a thin viscosity. Coconut oil, castor oil, jojoba oil, argan, sweet almond, essential oil, and fragrance. Thinner viscosity. I started out with my normal 10 drops, put it in my beard. About halfway through the night at work, my beard was dry, just stressed. The next day when I did it, I put 12 drops. About the same thing, 15 drops, about the same thing, went up to 18 drops, went up to 20 drops. Well, what this caused is the more that I went above those 10 drops, my beard would be so wet and damp. And when my beard gets wet, it curls. So I fought my beard for 4 to 5 days before I ran across this. So right here on the label, on the side of this label right here, it tells you specifically, apply 3 to 10 drops, work into skin and beard, use twice daily for an epic beard adventure. That falls into what was happening to me. Okay? So halfway through the night, I was having to reapply this to it to keep my beard soft. Now, excuse me, when I was having to reapply this, it means I was having to reapply the balm too. I was using double the product, and I was having to carry both of these to work. That is not part of my routine. My routine, I'm used to putting my oil, my balm on before I go to work, not having to worry about it, coming home in the morning, combing it out, putting the butter in and going. Okay? But now I'm having to carry 2 more things. I'm using double the product, so that means I'm going to spend more money down the line. So that doesn't work into my routine. Great smell, goes on well. My beard really likes it because it soaks it up quick when I first put it on. Good product, good carrier oils, smells good. Don't get me wrong. It just don't work for my beard and my daily routine. Beard balm. Beeswax is the second ingredient in this. This stuff is very, very, very thin. All right? I mean, it just comes out real easy. I'm going to show you all this so you can see it. That's the normal amount that I would put in my beard. So I'm wiping in my hand. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. That stuff is already liquid. It doesn't have that, the beeswax, kind of stutter to it. This is thinner. It does not have that great of a hold. But if you apply it, if you're applying your beard oil twice a day and you apply that for twice a day, it will work for you. All right. My beard, I have 2 styles, so I need something that's going to hold it in place. The humidity plays havoc on mine, and the humidity has been pretty bad here a couple of days. It's been up in the 70s and 80s. It's going to drop in the 50s tonight, so it's no big deal. Good product. Emulsifies good. Goes on good. I made the mistake if I was trying to double the amount, because I was doubling the amount on the oil and stuff when I first started with it. The beard would look wet. Didn't like that. Like I said, good product. Does not fit my beard and my needs. The beard butter. I love the beard butter. I only wear beard butter at night when I sleep. I put it on before I go to bed. Solid 8 hours in my beard. Get up, beard feels good. Love it. This stuff is different. Okay. It is just like the balm. This to me doesn't feel like a solid butter. It is more of a wet butter, because you can literally just get it out. Now the other thing about this stuff as well, as soon as you put it in your hand, if you can see, it's already melted. You're done. Look at that. It is very, very oily. It is very, very greasy. Goes on very well. Hangs in there very well. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I'm never gonna get this off my hands. But I don't know if it's this blend or this scent of Dr. Wolf, if this is just a bad single container of the beard butter, if this is a bad lot, or if this has just been sitting for a while. But when you get this out and you put it on, it has a rotten, pungent smell. I know the first day I put it on, I was like, oh my God, what is that? And I thought it was something on my hands, because I do work in a chemical factory. But I don't touch the chemicals. I figured that's what it was. So I let it go the first time. The next day, I washed my hands, I washed my face. Still that extremely strong, pungent smell. The next day I come home and took a shower. Same exact thing. Even my wife complained about it. I don't know what it is about this. Either this is a bad product. I don't know if any of their other, I should have tried the other butter to see if the other butter done it. But I don't know. But I'm just basing it off my experience with this. Because if I didn't have another one, this would be a solo experience. Yeah. The smell of this, and it would last 30 minutes to an hour before the blueberry would start coming out, is absolutely horrible. Product, great. Once it's in the beard, it's in the beard. When I woke up in the mornings, you could still feel it in there. It still felt good. It really conditioned my beard. It would bring my beard back from the dryness of the day of having to constantly put oil in it. But the smell, that stench that was in with it has turned me against it. And it's one of the reasons that I had quit. I didn't use it for the 2-week time. I only used this for 8 days. So the wash was stripping my beard too much. The oil wasn't lasting like I wanted it to. I was having to use double the product. And then the smell of this. The deodorant, the cologne, and the conditioner, fantastic products. Now, if I have to rate this out of 1 out of 10, I would give this product a 6 out of 10 for me. Now, my counterpart, another supervisor at work, lives and breathes Fable. That's all he uses, and he likes it. There was 2 other guys that use it religiously and one other guy that tried it, and they all like it, all 4 of them. The thing about all 4 of them are they have those real dense, curly, perfectly sculpted beards that they don't have to do jack crap to. Me, on the other hand, I have a thin, patchy beard. I have to style my beard. I have to comb it a certain way to cover up all the things and everything, and I need something that's going to hold and something that's going to be very good. They like it. This might be geared more towards one of those big, thick, dense beards. It did not work in my beard. My beard. It did not work for my skin. But meaning it's a 6. But the conditioner is phenomenal. The deodorant is good. The cologne is good. It's just, it was irrelevant to me because it was blueberry and I had all the blueberry on me. The butter does do its job, but it's not that smell. So if those things are good and the other things were just as good as those, I probably would have given it a 7.5. But meaning I had issues with it, my rating would be a 6. I hope this helps somebody. I really do. I know it's hard. It's hard for me to find somebody that has my beard structure with the thin, patchy beards. I lean more towards Dan C. Bearded. He really gets technical and down to it. He does a lot of research for it. I do these videos on a whim. I do it because I like to do it. That's the only reason I'm here. You know, maybe I help you, maybe I don't. I like talking to myself, I guess. So, I've already done the video from this morning. I've switched over to the Beard Octane, the Onyx. I did a daily routine with it already. I don't know which one of these videos I'll upload first, but I took the 2 videos today. But until next time, I will be doing the review or my final thoughts on the Beard Octane Onyx. My final thoughts on the Fable are, it is a good product. Try it if you want. It didn't work for me based on the expectations I had for it. So with that said, y'all be safe out there. And until next time, stay hurry, my friends. I'm out.